The following review is going to be on the Legacy Commander Class Motormaster. Stay tuned. Alright, so here is Motormaster. We'll look at the box real quick. Transformers Legacy, Decepticon Motormaster. It is Commander Class. You got the Transformers logo right up here. There's the top of the box. There's the UPC on the bottom. That's the Legacy poster. It looks like Menasor. And on the back, it is Decepticon. Now that we can go our normal. Decepticon Motormaster, 5 of 5 Menasor, 1 of 5's drag strip, 2 of 5 is Wild Rider, 45 steps from the truck to the Menasor skeleton frame. From the truck to the base is 23. And then you got Motormaster is 23 again from the truck to the robot. Now let's get this guy open. Let's see how he comes packaged. And this is a truly unboxing. Alright, so we'll move the little camera. Instruction booklet. Wow, very big instruction booklet. We'll take this off. And here is Motormaster. Alright, so we'll take this guy out. Put him back there. And anything else in here? Nope, that's empty and that's empty. So it's a bunch of waste space. So everything is located in the box. And he is a nice guy. And just for a little comparison real quick, here is our Rodimus Prime. So, like I said, I had just taken this guy out of the package. Let's see. Why won't this thing fit? Oh, don't tell me this is going to be a problem with Hasbro. Alright, so he's, let's lower the camera. So, Rodimus is a little longer, but Motormaster is wider, is taller. They're about the same width. And this is Motormaster. We'll take a look at the truck real quick. First impressions, pretty cool. You got the Decepticon symbol. You get the purple windows, purple gas tanks. I like the chrome wheels. There's the front of it. Nice chrome. Got the sleeper section up here. All in all, it's pretty cool. Trailer. This thing's got some heft to it. Let's see. There's the front of Menasor, though. There's the side. Yeah, I wish they could have continued that purple stripe, but no big deal. Back doesn't look too bad. Bottom looking too bad. Definitely some stuff in here. But you know what? We will get that when we finish our review. Alright, this is a quick unboxing. Well, you know what? Let's look at the instructions real quick. Oh, wow. And then there are big instructions. Let's see. Big instructions. Oh, yeah. This is going to be fun doing this review. But we'll get through it one way or another. Alright, and that's it for this quick unboxing of the Commander Class Motormaster. Give me a couple days to play with this guy. See how he is. And we'll do the full review. Alright, Rodimusbill saying stay tuned for the full review. Out. The new King of the Road is here. So we're going to add one more part to this unboxing review. So we're going to take the Motormaster, crack him in half, and I just want to pull out the sword. I guess that's it for the sword. And that's all that's inside. Whoops. Alright. See you in the full review. Okay, welcome back. Now on the full review. Okay, first we're going to take a look at the truck. Here is the main cab. And let's see, go over it. You got the purple windows up here. The sleeper windows are purple. You got purple, all that circuitry up top. You got the silver grille, the bumper. You got the headlights right there. You got the purple gas tank. Now I think the wheels are way too small for this guy. But the purple Decepticon symbol. You can see all like the riveting design. You got the purple window there. On the back, don't look too bad, but there's Motormaster's chest upside down. I know there's already a filler gap you could buy here for a third-party add-on, but I don't think it looks too bad. You got the tow hitch right there. Other side, again, exact same spot for the Decepticon symbol. More of that riveting outline. You got the door handle. This is supposed to be the side mirror. So in all, pretty good truck. I like it. Now for this, yes, that is the one thing. If you noticed here, I already had a piece break off. First time, well, the second or third time I transformed it, I went to push this piece back, and it snapped right off. I haven't found a new Motormaster in the store to buy another one, but there is a third party that's got a new chest piece and a lot of other stuff, so I'm waiting on if a company will come out with a new chest piece. But going down again, these wheels are so slow, and another thing is these wheels don't lock in, so a lot of times it'll be like that and you can't get the wheels to lock in. But it'd be nice if the purple was consistent, but it's not. There's, you got the Decepticon symbol. You got some detailing down here. You got some detailing down here. You got those wheels. Back doesn't look too bad. You can see it's got the door lock, so it's pretty accurate. The purple, you're just going to have to ignore. Other side's pretty cool. You can see this pin right here, though, and it's got little holes right there. The front. Top don't look too bad. And there's the bottom. Now you do have this, so where you could pull this down and it doesn't stay too good. Again, it's very loose. That and these wheels, I mean, if there are ever problems with this car, it is these wheels don't lock in. And this is, it flips over. There's no tension at all. But that's what it is. Now, right off the bat, you hear that sword shaking inside. If you take the sword and take this piece right here, you can pop the sword in here for storage. See how I did that? And then you can slide this in here. And now you can store the sword without it making noises. And we'll just throw this back up there. And that is Motormaster. And it is a tight fit, so if you turn them like that, you're gonna have to manually turn them. Backing up. See the wheel again popped out. It's that little peg is supposed to go in there, but all in all, that is Motormaster. Alright, now I'll put this aside and we're just going to work on the cab for right now. And actually what we're going to do is we'll put this together. We'll do some vehicle comparisons and then we'll come back and then we will deal with just the Motormaster figure. Then we'll deal with the back as a battle station. Then we'll go into Menasor mode later. So now let's do some vehicle comparisons. Alright, and our first vehicle-to-vehicle comparison, and we're going to bring in fellow Commander Class Rodimus Prime. So, Rodimus is the longer bot, as you could see, but Motormaster has the height on him. Both front cars make Voyager-sized robots, and his back is a skeleton, a Menasor in a battle station, and this is a battle station, plus it comes a lot more battle effects. So I think they're both worth the Commander Class price. Next, we're going to do the Commander Class Skylinks. Now, Skylinks, I think, could be no other than Commander Class, because this is a character whose size dictates it be Commander Class. The size, he's more bulky. He's a lot wider. You could see there the difference. But the complexity is not as good as Menasor or Motormaster. Plus, you know, he's got his base, and he's also a triple changer. So I like how they're throwing this into a base, and they make that into a base. And now for the original Commander Class, we've got Jetfire. Now this is the Shatter Glass Jetfire. But I don't think Jetfire could be none other than Commander Class. His size dictates that he be the Commander Class. He was the original. And I think with him and Skylinks, they had no choice. And they got creative with Motormaster and Rodimusbill Prime. So now we're going to bring in G1 Motormaster. I'll do these guys like this so you can compare them. Alright, the only difference is there's white on this Motormaster. But you've got the cabs the same. You even have a break in the purple stripe there. You got a break there. They've got the white stripes there. But still the sleeper cab looks almost the same. And as you can see, the difference is night and day. But that is what we had in the 80s. Next, we're going to bring in the previous incarnation of Motormaster is Combiner Wars. Now this is just the cab that did the thing. They completely forgot about the trailer in the Combiner Wars. And I'm going to bring in the new Age of Extinction Studio Series Galvatron, just because he's a very, very similar to Motormaster. They're all Decepticon trucks. Now, I don't have the Eartherized trailer. So what I'm going to do is bring the Optimus Prime Power of the Primes trailer. So let's do these guys head to head. Obviously Motormaster's bigger. You know, I wish I had a regular trailer, but I regret getting the Netflix and not the original. So he completely dwarfs him. But if you want to do the Netflix Prime, which is the same as the Siege or Eartherized Prime, there is the head-to-head with the Voyager-sized robots. Now, these make almost the same size robot, but as you can see in the trucks, this guy's a lot taller. And if we go head-to-head like that, there's Optimus and Motormaster, and that is how those guys compare. And, oh, I forgot Dragstrip. So we've got the team coming together. There is Dragstrip and Motormaster so far, the Legacy line. And I think they look really good together. I can't wait to get Wild Rider, then Dead End, and then finally Breakdown. And let's bring back Rodimus one more time. Just because, you know, like I said, the first two Commander classes, what they did was they went for the biggest Transformers they could find, and for the last two they went with gimmickies on his battle station and his trailer, making the skeleton of Menasor, but G1 accurate. So this is very similar to the G1 toy, and I love finally having a mainline Menasor that's scaled with the other ones. And that's it. Now let's transform just the truck of Motormaster. Now, to transform Motormaster, first what we're going to do is you're going to pull these out and flip these down. There's a tab here. We'll go in a tab there. Pull this to the side, tab that together, and then that's how you keep them there. Next, you got to be very careful. You got to pull these out. It's a tight fit. I'm afraid these tabs are going to break one day. So be very careful like that. And then now what you can do is you can split the legs. So, turn around here. Now the leg, what you do is the knees like that, you got to straighten the knee up so the knee is completely straight. Okay? Pull this out, rotate this guy around, and while you're here, you can push that down, push the feet in, snap that in, that closes, this comes around, rotates, snaps in, and then you got that little tab will go into that slot. And that is one leg done. I like how he's got the faux cab. Again, we'll show you. So that is how the truck is. So you want to take the leg and extend it all the way. Okay. Fold this little piece in. Fold this out like that. Fold this in. Rotate this. Snap that back in. This closes. You'll have this tab right here. Will just sit on the other side of that. And then this, whoops, turned around. You got, somehow this got turned around. Okay. You'll have that tab will go into that hole right there. So that leg's done. Up, push the wheel in like that. See how it's got the fake cab, and then fix the knee. And now you've got the lower half of Motormaster all done. I like how it's got that fake cab. See, there's the half of the grill, and now he's got the fake cab. Very Cartoon 1 accurate. So now what you want to do is you want to come back here, and I suggest, see, that's where a tab is in. So you put hand on there and do slight, pull these out, do a little pressure, pull these out, pull the arms down that far. This you flip over and rotate that. Now this tab is going to go back here. So you're going to flip this out and tab it in there. And then you're going to bring these down and tab the arms in. That arm's tabbed in. That arm's tabbed in. Pull this down. We've seen this in the Earthrise Prime and a few others in Cyclonus. That's how they like to hide the arms now. Pull this down. Pull out the arms. Close it up. And there you have your Motormaster figure. Now, some people say what you got to do is rotate the hips so the small screw's facing out. But you don't want to keep doing that every single time. So you just got to find out which way works better and stick with that. And that is our Motormaster figure. Now let's just grab the sword and we'll show you how the sword, I think it's too big for Motormaster, but too small for Menasor. And that is, we'll get to the sword later though. And that is Motormaster. So, to do the battle station, we're going to break this apart. And again, we're going to take the sword out, put that to the side. First, we're going to work on this piece. Yes, I know this piece is broken. Okay, so we're going to flip this up. Stretch this all around. Take this and put it to the side. This, what you want to do is just line everything up. It's got tabs right there, a tab right there, 2 tabs up top, and you just put this all together like so. And that is the battle platform, like this. Now we're gonna take this and split this apart, and right here is the gun. And what you do is you fold that so you can have the gun like that, and later on you can put that like that, or you can even have Menasor hold the gun like that. So it either goes this way or it goes this way. So what you want to do is, there's that hole right there. We're just going to put this on top of here. Now the instructions have this laying back like that. but I like to do this. Put that there. So now you have the battle station, that Motormaster. And when you bring in Motormaster, you can put his hands underneath there, like that, just so like that. Now, the rest, so we're going to put this aside. Now, this has nothing to do with Menasor. Unfortunately, it doesn't. Excuse me. Now we're going to bring in this piece. So what you want to do here is straighten these out. All right. This, you're going to flip up. See, and this is how mine break. These fold like that. I guess I try to push it too far that way. They fold all the way down there, but this side they only fold that much. Do not break it. I broke mine, and super glue wouldn't work. What I'm hoping is a third party. I've already seen a third party upgrade, like I said before, with just this chest piece. I mean, with the chest piece included. So I'm hoping someone just does the chest piece, or someone could make me a 3D copy. I'd appreciate that. But we're gonna put that aside. Now, these are the legs. So for the battle station, we're just going to pull it down like that, and down like that. There's a leg. So, the other leg. Here's the leg. We're going to pull this down, flip this around. There's the leg. Now the arms, again, for the arms for the battle station, all you do is you bend it right. Is that the right one? It bends. Okay. We'll just bend it there. Oh, and I forgot to flip this up. So you lay that down. And let's get the other one transformed. So basically, you bend it like that. So now, let's see. You've got these two pieces. Okay, so we're going to take this piece and I'm going to flip the wheels so the wheels are on the ground. Now, if you'll notice, let's see. These two tabs, one is a little off to the right and one is at the very end. If you notice on the bottom here, you've got this hole is not on the end and this is on the end. So what you want to do is we'll take this leg, the one that's not on the end, and hook it to the one on the end like that. So the other side, what you'll do is the other side, you put the one on the end into this one. And they just connect. Now, you take the legs and they just connect this little tab right there. And you got a little, like that, little slot there. You just put the legs in here. Okay? Now what you do is you take this main guy. Now, you'll notice these two tabs here. If you look closely, there's a hole here and here. So, what you want to do is take this and you slide that in. Slide that in. And we'll raise the camera up. And there is your battle station. So, we'll get Motormaster. And we'll just hook him up onto the battle station. There is your Motormaster on your battle station. So, it's pretty cool. It's something to do with, you know, something you can do with the parts when they're not in Menasor. Like I said, I mean, I don't know what this is supposed to be, but, and it's compatible. So, give me some, let's see, if you got some 5mm pegs, let's see what you can do. You can put 5mm pegs there. You can put any weapon. Nope, those aren't 5mm pegs. I know these are all 5mm pegs. You can put something 5mm peg there. You know, you can put one there. So that's how you could do the pegs. Now, question is this blast compatible? No. Too big. Unfortunately, the holes are too big. And that is the battle station. Now, we're only going to have... let's compare the battle station, and we'll bring in the Rodimus Prime. So now that is our two Commander class right here. This is the back of his trailer and the back of his trailer. So that's what bumps up the price to Commander class. And next we'll do one more battle station comparison. Here we're going to bring in the Skylynx battle station. Now Skylynx, they also gave him an extra mode for his Commander class. And that is... and we'll just put Skylynx there. And that is Skylynx's battle station. So, and they didn't have to do that with Skylynx, but they did. So Skylynx has his own battle station mode. The only one that doesn't have a different mode is going to be Jetfire. He's the only one that doesn't have a battle station mode. Okay, now for the Menasor. So we're going to take this off. And I think we're just going to concentrate. Now, for the Menasor skeleton, first we're going to take this and move it out of the way, so it's not distracting. To get Motormaster ready, we're going to fold in the hands. Fold in both hands. Easy enough. Then we're going to pull this. We're going to pull this forward. Right? And there's the Menasor head. Now, this is a little tricky. You just got to wiggle it out. It goes in and out and up like that. Now, the ears, you have to do them at the same time. And you think they go like that, they still go one more. And then what you do is fold Motormaster's head up, and they'll tab in there, and that's what you got. Rotate the waist around, and then this, what we're going to do is we're going to swing these up. Okay? Then you're going to swing them out. Now, what you want to do is put these holes in these tabs. So, you got to rotate it so you could bend them at the knee or bend them at the elbow and just snap that in there. So, see, there's the elbow bend, so you got to push the elbow bend in, knee, or I don't know why I say knee, elbow. Push this here so the purple's forward, and then push that in there. So that's what you got. Now, for the legs, what you want to do is face them so they're forward. You want to unpeg this, and the knee, you want to collapse the knee in like that. Collapse the knee in, close this back up. Now what you're going to do is get this big tab right there in that slot. So you're just going to fold it up. Let's see, where's that tab? Like that. And then you're going to take this and you're going to tuck this underneath here like in vehicle mode. Like that. And then take this and you'll see a tab there and plug that in there. So now he's halfway done. Other side. Collapse the knee in. Fold this up. And again, you get that tab into that slot. And just line it up like that. And then you can do this like that. Pull this down. And snap that in. And there you have Menasor. Now, we're going to take the base. Now this, for Menasor, is we're going to do this a little differently. We're going to... That's how he is for Motormaster. You're going to flip it up, push this down, and we can keep this up. And then push this in like that. And that makes it higher. So now Menasor can use that. And we'll put that to the side. Alright, first we'll take the body. Alright, you don't do, let's see, you rotate that with the body, and then that's it. Now, Menasor, you have these two big tabs here. And you have this tab here, right there. So, pull this down. Basically, you just want to plug him in. And then snap that. See, and this is where one of mine is broken. But, like I said, there is a upgrade kit that comes with leg extenders and everything else. But I just need this piece right here. So that's what my Menasor looks like now. Not a big deal. Okay. The legs are all done. Oh, no. You don't do... Oh, I'm sorry. The legs aren't done. Take this, and you fold this up. Now the legs are done. Now we're going to take the arms. Alright, now. So basically, let's get the arm straightened out again. Alright, so there is what the truck piece is. So, I want to pull these down here and just do this. Okay? Now, this is the right arm. So, this is going to be the drag strip arm. So, what you want to do is you got 4 tabs here. 1, 2, 3. And let's see, we're going to line up these two. So, this will fit in here. This will activate the car in half. So, we'll just line these two holes up, line it all up like that, and now we could break it in half. And what you want to do is, you're looking at this part right here. You want to move this, whoops, like that. And then you want to move this, you want to bend it, and then stretch it out like that. So again, first we started like this. Here's the car. So on this angle, we bend it. And you're just going to move that lower. And again, here. It's right there. You want to bend it like that. Shift it lower. And that is the arm is all done. And then this we can just fold in. And the other arm, since we don't have dead end, fold that in half. And then... here's the thing again, so see how the white is even? Pull it like that and bring it down. Pull this down like that. So now you got that all taken care of. Flip this up. Pull these in. And that is one hand. And now let's bring in Menasor. Now the feet, you'll notice there's one cutout on this side. So you got to make sure you get the right feet. So that tab right there. You just slide this in. And yes, the Combiner War cars will fit on here, but they're too small, but they will fit. They kept the same configuration. And that is that. There's Menasor starting to take shape. There we go. And these, we just drop this over here. There's one arm. Here's the other arm. And that is Menasor. And I like him. He's pretty cool. And like I said, since we raised this up, you can move. We're just going to put that there. And we're just going to put this. You can move it in. And that is how he uses the razor or the laser in Menasor mode. Alright, so let's get this guy back to normal. There we go. And for articulation, let's see. The arm you can move 360 degrees. I like how it goes out. Close it back in. You got 90-degree elbow. It rotates. And the hands are a nice little ratchet. Waist rotation. And the other hand. And I love how the car splits in half. So you could literally turn his arm 90 degrees. Just like the TV show. let's see, in the legs, kick forward, kick back, kick out to the side. See, I did it too tight and then I did it too loose. There you go. And there is a 90-degree bend. I like these ratchets. I just hope they don't break. Let's see, we'll stick this back in. Come on. There you go. Now, also, when you hook up one of the cars, okay, when you push this in, when you push the car in, it's going to close that space up. And this design is going to match Wild Rider and Breakdown. So when the car's put in, it'll close those up. They're spring-loaded. Because when you... whoops. Let's get them straightened out. There you go. When you put the cars in here, it looks like only two. And they'll push this in and it'll close that up. So, like I said, he's the best-looking Menasor we've gotten on main line. The knees, I don't like. And when the cars do come back here, the front of the car is going to angle down. So it's going to be like this. Instead of just the car on the back, the car is going to turn, which is kind of funny looking. But besides that, I mean, they got the chest real good. The face sculpt real good. The knees, I don't know what they were thinking with the knees. And the cars, how the hood's going to be straight and the back of the car is going to be up. But what do you expect? And now, to just show you how big these guys are, here he is compared to Shatterglass Jetfire, the Commander class. And then for the accurate Commander class, you're going to have Rodimus there. So you got Rodimus and his battle station with Menasor and his accessories. So, is it worth all the same price? Yeah. The problem is Hasbro's got to justify, and there's Skylinks. You've got to justify the Commander class price point. So, I mean, I think they did pretty good with Rodimus. And, you know, Skylinks and Jetfire are the proper sizes for Commander class, but Rodimus and Motormaster had all this extra stuff. Now, at Motormaster combined, here is the Power of the Primes Optimus Prime. So you saw the little cab and the back combined for that. So see how much bigger this is compared to that. So, I mean, they did do a good job. And here is Optimus Prime. Voyager size. So they are nice and massive. Here is Galvatron. Here is Motormaster Combiner Wars. And we'll bring in Motormaster. And one more. We've got G1 Menasor. And all I'm missing is a little waist piece. But that is Menasor, what he looked like in G1. So you can see all the differences. You know, one is the feet. These will be, but you can see how the drag strips on the hand. Dead end will be on that one. And the only difference is the feet. Even when you close this up, I kind of wish they were different colors. But, you know, you'll see like Wild Rider will be back here in the end. So, actually, so you will see the back of the cars. But the cars will be facing downward with the hood this way. So that is the difference. So, this is what I grew up on, and this is what my kids grow up on. Figure that out. Which one looks better? So, and that is Menasor, or at least the Menasor skeleton. And we've got one more comparison. Combiner Wars Menasor. So, this was the, this used to be the new upgrade. And now we have this. So as you can see, this is a big, big improvement over the Combiner Wars Menasor. This one did not include the trailer at all. And I know Wild Rider was replaced with Breakneck. And it had a little figure to put on the chest. But, so if you want to see all 3 Menasors, this is what we've got. So you've got the 1980s, early 2010s, and now you got the 2020s. So, Combiner Wars, Legacy, and G1. And boy, I can't wait till we get the other 3 Stunticons. Alright, and that is it for Menasor. Now, what you could also do is put his sword in his hands. So this is why the sword looks like it's too small to be used by Menasor, but too big to be used by Motormaster. And his gun, you can just fold the gun back up, just put it in one hand, and now he can use his gun and his sword. But like it looks funny because the sword is not really a sword, but in the gun, but you can still use it. And if I'm going to keep this guy in Menasor, the good thing is you can even keep all the weapons. I'm going to keep Dragstrip's weapons on him. Like that. So now he's got arm cannons. And I wish there was a way to incorporate this into Menasor, but it's just extra pieces. Alright, and that is Menasor. Now, like I always show you, I always go back into the regular mode. So now we're going to take apart Menasor and do Motormaster back into his robot mode, and then we're going to build the trailer again. So, let's take this off. This all gets folded up, and this gets put away for now. So, take the arm off. This arm gets stuck for some reason. Let's push it out. There you go. Alright. So, we'll do this arm first. Well, you know what? Let's just take everything off. He is tight. You're going to have to get your fingers underneath here and pop them out. And we'll take that, that. And what you want to do is, remember, fold this piece down, because this plugs in here and locks it in, and slide this out. So now we got this piece. So this piece, we're going to rotate it around. Rotate this around like that. And then we're going to push this up. And then this little gap right there is going to fill in with here. And that just slides in like that. And since mine's broken, I only have one to worry about. That's the front of the truck. So, you want to... Really no easy way of doing this, but you just got to get this, wrap this around him like that, and then this will plug in there, and that is the front of the truck. Let's just move the camera a little lower. Alright, so that's done. Now for drag strip, we're gonna move this up. Again, you just gotta move this up. Actually, we're gonna take these off first so we don't break Wild Rider or drag strip. We'll just put that together and put him to the side. And this, we're just gonna fold the hand. Let's see. Oh, we've got to fold everything up into itself. Pull this down. Oh, pull this up. Then we can move the hand. And that is one side. Now, the other side. Alright, so let's just pull these up for now. They go up for now. And then we just got to make this compact. Like, snap that like that. Wheels down, and up. And these two sides we're just going to put together. So there's the back of the camper or the trailer. These fold in, fold this first and fold that. Again, fold this up, fold this down, fold this in, and these we'll get the gun, fold the gun up. Let's see. That slides in there, and we got the peg right there. So line up all the pegs. There you go. And then, oops. And we can just put these two together like so. And now what we got to do is the front. So we'll stretch this down here, put the sword in like that, put this here. You'll see these, I got all these holes, all these pegs, peg that in. I said these don't stick in, and now we're done. Whoop, let me just, there. You gotta make sure everything clicks in all the way. Put everything together. And he's back in truck mode. Now this guy, let's see. We're gonna unpeg the hands. Just pull these out for right now. Unpeg these. Oh, first I gotta unpeg this so we can pull the legs down. Unpeg this. These I'm afraid are gonna break, these little pegs. And then unpeg these guys. Pull this down, pull it out, flip the horns all the way in the back. Tuck that in there. Oh, we're going for car mode. So, all right, here's what we'll do for car mode. Pull these up. All right, so, okay, so the idea is this peg right here is going to be for this. So you want to get this here and fold it in. All right, and then let's try the other side now. Whoops. All right, so this thing keeps it keeps folding in, so you got to go here and pull it out. All right, so now we're getting somewhere. You flip this up and up and over, up and over. Push these together again. I think the feet are the hardest, the way you gotta do the legs. All right, so that's done. That's done. We'll put these up like that. And the last thing we'll do is we'll snap these in. And now you're back to Motormaster. Whew! And that is, I guess it might be easier to go back from the Menasor to the robot mode and then put them back into truck mode. And that's about it. So I hope you liked this review. Sorry about the piece being broken off, but you've got to be very careful about these pegs. You got to be very careful about these pegs. I mean, the wheels don't peg in good. Is he a perfect figure? No, but he is the best we've got so far. And I can't wait. And I wish these pegged in. And I can't wait to get the other Stunticons. And that's about it. So, thanks for sticking with me for this review. I know parts were a little wonky, but I got a camera that overheats a lot, so I had to do a lot of editing. But, let's see. I hope you like my channel. Subscribe. Check out my playlist. Check out my videos. I got over 1,000 videos. Not only do Transformers, but we do DC, Marvel, toy boxings, new toy sightings, all that good stuff. So, alright, subscribe, check it out. Thank you for sticking around this long. And as Moonmaster says, there is a new king of the road. Rodimusbill out. Hey, it's Rodimusbill again. If you've stuck this far into the video, I appreciate it. So you're going to get a little bonus tad bit today. Okay, this piece, which forms the tower with the gun, all right? You can install it. So if you want to display Menasor with all his pieces, what you do is you come back here. You spread this out. You got this 5mm peg. You put it right here. Then you could push these down, push these down, push this in, push this in. There you go. You get the gun. You put it in the hand. And now, voila! You have all storage. You don't have to worry about that back piece anymore. And it sticks out just a little, but on your shelf, no one will ever know. And there it is. So now you have no room. You have nothing left over. Everything is stored on Menasor. Once you get all your 5 Stunticons, it'll be a lot easier to store this than anything else. All right. Thank you for staying this long. And see you in the next time.